Hey guys, welcome back to Breakthrough Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these plantain jerk chicken tacos, which are going to blow your mind. They taste like nothing you've ever had before, and they are delicious. So the first thing you're going to do is take your chicken thighs and season it with some jerk marinade, some adobo or all-purpose seasoning, some scallions, and some fresh thyme. So the reason why you're using a chicken thigh here is because the chicken thigh has more flavor. If you're going to go for a breast, it's not going to be as juicy and have as much flavor. So just keep that in mind. I definitely recommend going with a chicken thigh. It'll still be pretty good with a breast, but if you really want to make this to the T, do what I'm saying. So next thing you're going to do is mix that up, make sure all that seasoning is incorporated inside the skin, outside the skin, everywhere on the chicken. And now we're going to be putting it on a pan to air fry. Why are we air frying it? Because it's faster and because we could just do it and not think about it. If you put it in the pan, you have to put it in the oven anyways at the end to cook it all the way through. So I don't know. To me, it just makes more sense. So now with the plantain, we're going to be using ripe plantains because I said so. The green ones will still be good, but for this recipe, this is ripe. So you're going to be peeling it on the two ends, and then you can cut it on the corners of the plantain, and then it'll just peel right off. And now you can just cut those in half, and it's time to fry. We're going to be putting some vegetable oil or whatever cooking oil that you usually use into a pan, and we're going to be putting that over medium heat and adding our ripe plantains. And they're really sensitive, so you have to be kind of gentle with them because they will kind of bruise easily once they get cooked because they're very soft. So once that is golden brown on both sides, I'm going to be taking it out of the pan, and that's where the fun part comes in. So you need to squish them. I personally use 2 cutting boards, and I use a piece of parchment paper in between just to make sure that it does not stick. That is because I've learned my lesson. It will stick. So I use that. That's a tip that you can use. If you don't have access to that or you want something fancier, I have seen on Amazon and all over social media too, they have those squishers for plantains, but not that one. You have to get the tortilla one because the plantain one will make the size of a tostone. It'll be too small for what you're trying to make here. So you have to get the tortilla press because it's bigger than that. So that's a really good alternative to the cutting board method, and you're going to see that in just a minute how it goes. I think it's really easy, and I think it is a great substitution to, the fancy stuff that you buy. I mean, you don't need it because I'm pretty sure that we all have 2 cutting boards that we could use for this hack. It comes off really easily, it doesn't stick, and I usually will use, if I have to, a spatula to just scoop that off and put it back in the pan like I'm doing right here. So at this point, it's squished really, really thin, and I'm going to be frying it for a couple minutes until it's golden brown. It's obviously not going to get hard because it is a soft plantain, and you don't want it to get hard because that'll mean it's burnt. So you still want it to be pretty soft, and this is where you're going to be putting it into the mold of the taco because the mold of the taco will give it that shape. And as it starts to get, it rests and it cools down a little bit, the plantain, it will take the form of the taco that you put it in. So in the meantime, we're going to be cutting or shredding our chicken. This took me a while, but it is what it is. I tried using that one hack where you put it in a bowl with one of those blender things, a hand mixer, and that did not work for me. So this is what I meant, guys. I put a paper towel just because it is a little greasy still. And at this point, we can go ahead and assemble our tacos with our chicken. And I'm going to be using some red cabbage slaw, which you can find in a recipe link down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And I will see you next time. Bye!